Deep inside a colorful forest lived a tiny bunny named Benny. Benny was curious about everything. One sunny morning, Benny was chasing a bright blue butterfly. "Wait for me!" The butterfly flew behind a giant old tree. Benny followed it, but suddenly, Benny stopped. Whoa! There was a tiny glowing golden door inside the tree. Benny whispered, "What is that?" Suddenly, knock, knock, knock. The sound came from inside the door. Benny jumped. Then a tiny voice whispered, "Please help me." Benny slowly walked toward the door.
Hello?
No answer. Benny touched the golden handle. The door suddenly began shaking. Boom! A bright rainbow light pulled Benny inside. Whoa! Benny spun through a magical tunnel. Stars, candy, floating islands, and giant colorful clouds. Then, boom! Benny landed in a pile of pink marshmallows.
Ouch. Where am I?
Benny couldn't believe his eyes. The trees were made of lollipops. The river was pink lemonade, and giant cookies grew from bushes. Benny smiled.
This is the best place ever!
He grabbed a giant cookie. But suddenly, the cookie screamed.
Hey! Don't eat me!
Benny dropped it.
Ah! Talking cookie!
The cookie crossed his tiny arms.
Wow! Talking bunny!
Benny blinked.
Good point. My name is Chip.
I'm Benny.
Suddenly, Chip looked worried. You shouldn't be here.
Why?
Chip pointed toward a giant dark castle. Our magic star was stolen. Without it, our kingdom is disappearing. Suddenly, a candy tree vanished. Poof! Benny gasped.
Who stole the star?
The Shadow King.
Chip shook his head. Nobody can defeat the Shadow King. Benny looked at the disappearing Candy Kingdom. He remembered the tiny voice behind the door. "Please, help me." Benny took a deep breath.
I'll get your magic star back.
Chip's eyes became huge. "You?"
Yep.
Chip looked at Benny's tiny paws. "You're very small."
Small can still be brave. Narrator. Benny and Chip began their adventure. Soon they reached a giant canyon. There was no bridge.
Benny, how do we cross?
Chip pointed up.
Bubbles!
Bubbles? Giant rainbow bubbles floated above the canyon. Benny jumped. Boing! Whoa! He bounced from bubble to bubble. Chip screamed.
I'm a cookie! Cookies don't fly!
Suddenly, pop! The bubble under Benny disappeared. Benny! Benny began falling.
Chip jumped. "Got you!" He grabbed Benny's hoodie, but now they were both falling. This was a bad plan. Suddenly, Benny saw a giant candy cane. "Grab it!" Benny caught the candy cane. Boing! The candy cane launched them into the air. They landed safely. Chip looked at Benny. "Never again." Come on! Narrator. Finally, Benny and Chip reached the castle. The giant doors opened. Creak. Inside was completely dark. "Benny,
Yes?
I'm scared." Benny held Chip's tiny hand.
Me too.
Heroes get scared?
Of course. Being brave means you keep going.
Together, they walked inside. Suddenly, two giant glowing red eyes appeared. "Who enters my castle?" Chip hid behind Benny. Benny gulped.
I'm Benny.
A giant shadow rose from the darkness. The Shadow King laughed. "You came for the magic star?" Benny saw the glowing star inside a glass cage.
Yes.
"Then catch me!" Poof! He disappeared. Benny held the glowing golden magic star above his head. A massive rainbow magical light filled the castle. The Shadow King dissolved into harmless black sparkles. The Candy Kingdom returned to colorful life. Lollipop trees grew back, the pink lemonade river sparkled, and candy citizens cheered. Chip hugged Benny. "You did it, Benny! You're a real hero!"
We did it, Chip. Together.
The Candy Kingdom was safe once more.